Hi, I'm Samadhan Jankar. Today I'm conducting the session on MATLAB. The about I am explaining today what I learned in past 3 to 4 years. Also, I try to cover questions that ask at the time of interview. So today's video we are going to see questions and answer. The same questions will ask at the time of interview. So first question is right here. The first question is why Simulink? Why Simulink? Uh, there are three reasons uh, for Simulink. So first we can say in same environment we can use for development and testing. So you don't have to switch between tools and software. You develop the model and generate the code. Instead of develop the code and test in another tool, you can test both are here itself. But here you can first write the test cases using signal builder. Okay, you have to write the test cases using signal builder. Also, some people can writing the test cases in Excel sheet, and then again they can able to import also. uh, for this testing, we can say mill is nothing but model in loop. So by using mill you can resolve issue related to software at the initial development itself. So for the we can say in same environment you can develop and test your logic. So this is the first reason why Simulink. And the second reason is auto code generation. The second reason is auto code generation. So you don't have to write code manually. You have to focus on the only logic. In auto code generation, code is generated as per the standard. So here you have to select. Here you have to choose the compiler. What type of compiler? C, C++. From here you can uh, select the system target, which type of the target is there. It is the embedded target or AUTOSAR target. So that facility is available. Just wait for a few minutes, it will be open. So by using this code generation setting, you can choose the whatever the setting you want at the final code generation. There are different options are available here. See, in this, these are the targets. So you can if you want to generate embedded code, then you have to select for embedded code, or if you want to generate AUTOSAR code, then you have to select AUTOSAR .tlc. So it's depend upon person to person, but code is generated as per the standard. So you don't have to require write the code manually. By using Simulink or MATLAB, you can generate the code. You can generate auto code. Okay. And third one is graphical design, because visualization of logic is better than reading thousands of lines. You can say by seeing itself you can easily understand what the logic is doing. So just you can easily understand what the logic is doing, what operation is happening here. So by using model you can easily understand. So in simple words we can say, why Simulink? In simple words we can say, first one is in same environment for development and testing, the same environment for development and testing. Second one is auto code generation, and third one is graphical design. Okay, so this is about the why Simulink. So next question we'll see. The next question is uh, next question, why why to use Simulink? Why to use Simulink? And sorry, instead of why to, when we can say when to use Simulink and when to use Stateflow. Okay, when to use Stateflow. About this, the Simulink is mostly used for mathematical equation. Okay, this is Simulink part. At bottom you can see this is the Simulink part. Simulink is mostly used for mathematical equation or instantaneous operation on the signal. So you can feed the only input, you can feed the signal, we can say, and perform the same operation, and get the output. So this is about Simulink, when you have to use the Simulink. Now, but whereas the state flow of the state diagram used for event related implementation, where we have to wait for certain condition occur, then take the same action related to output. Now I am explaining this state diagram. See, this is the default state. Okay, initially counter is 0 and output is 0. When counter is greater than 10, okay, when this condition is true, then only it will jump from state 1 to state 2. Then output becomes 1. Again, when counter is greater than or equal to 25, then output becomes 1. Sorry, we can say here output as a 2, and here output as a 3. When, see here, when counter is greater than 50, then it will enter to the step 4. Again, if counter is greater than or equal to 100, then it will enter to the state 1. So this is about the explanation of state flow. State flow in simple we can say it is event related information. Okay, any logic is event related. If any event is occurred, for example, if any switch is pressed, then you have to perform an action. In that case, you have to use state flow. Are you got? I hope you are got my. Okay. So this is about the state flow. So today we will see. Today we saw the two questions. First question is why Simulink, and when to use Simulink and when to use Stateflow. In short, again I will explain. There are three reasons for Simulink. In same environment, we can able to development and testing. Second one is auto code generation, and third one is graphical design. For that purpose, Simulink is better, you can say. And next, second question we see was when to use Simulink and when to use Stateflow. As I told, Simulink is mostly used for mathematical equation or instantaneous operation on the signal. Here we have to fed the signal and perform the operation and I get the output. But whereas the Stateflow or the state diagram used for event related implementation, an event related implementation is there, that time you have to use the Stateflow. So thanks. Next question will be update soon in my upcoming video. So thanks.